Oh, hey you guys. The reason why I wanted to make this video today because I just felt like it. And oh yeah, another reason why I wanted to make this video because yes, and there are certain things I did forgot to mention about the I wanted to see for the new Atari VCS in the Intellivision amico as well. So here we go. I know I did mention that I wanted to see in the Super Nintendo a Super Nintendo Aladdin remake, the Super Nintendo version and the remake version of the Sega Genesis version of Aladdin. I know I mentioned that on my last video, but I did forgot to mention some things. Like for example, I know I mentioned I wanted to see Abu playable as an unlockable character. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would love to see the genie. I know I said I wanted to see the genie playable as a lockable character. But there are certain things I did forgot to say. Now I have to be, and I would also love to see Princess Jasmine playable as well as a lockable character, and I would also love to see Jafar. Yep, and the villain himself as playable as well. I just think that would be really fun if you think about it. I mean, just think about it. Just imagine the possibilities of that. I just think that'd be really cool, and that's what I would love to see on the Super Nintendo Aladdin remake, and I would love to see on the Sega Genesis Aladdin remake if that was to happen. Those are the only things I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, no. And that's not the only thing I forgot to mention. Another thing I forgot to mention I would love to see on the Latin remake. I want to see as a mini game. And it's this because they did show this in the movie scenes, but this wasn't in the game. I would love to see Aladdin Jazz. Well, I would love to see this as a mini game, like playing this stick type of game on the roof, of course. I just think that'd be pretty fun. Another thing I want to see, yeah, I love this movie scene actually from Aladdin. Another thing I want to see is the snow scene. Oh, I would love to see the snow scene from the movie Aladdin, of course. Yeah, I did love the scene, but Aladdin is just stranded in the middle of nowhere in the snow. I would love to see this as well on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis Aladdin remake. And I know those two versions are completely different, but I would love to see this in this as a level as well. And I know that like the genie was Jafar's master. When Iago took the lamp, stole the Latin's lamp, of course, and now Jafar is Genie's master. I would love to see this as a boss as well. I think that would be pretty fun. I know that the genie doesn't want to be Jafar's master, but he had no choice but to create the storm, of course. I would love to see this as a boss. I think that'd be pretty fun. And these are certain things I just wish that was in the original, like Super Nintendo version and Sega Genesis version, but it just never happened. But I would love to see this on a remake, though. These are things I want to see. And I would also love to see like other mini games on the remake as well. Yep, and that's all I wanted to say about that. Now I want to talk about is this is what I want to see for the Atari VCS. I would love to see like Atari make a arcade stick version of the Atari VCS version. I mean, because I did saw people. The backers got their VCS, of course, and I know first retailers coming out. First retailers later on in spring, the Atari VCS. But I would also love to see in the future is Atari make a arcade stick, their own version of an arcade stick on the Atari VCS. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to see this happen because I think that'd be pretty cool and unique as well. Just imagine, man. Oh yeah, you can also use the Xbox controller for the Atari VCS. You can also use mouse and keyboards. Since it's basically a PC, yeah, the Atari VCS is a PC, so you can basically use anything. You can use any controller. You can use the Switch controller, whatever. But I just think that's pretty cool. You get to use any type of controller. You know, you can use any kind of controller. It don't really matter. But yeah, I would love Atari to make this in the future. I think that'd be pretty cool. Their own version of the arcade stick. I mean, a wireless arcade stick. I mean, I would love to see this happen. Oh yeah, you can also use regular these type of arcade sticks. You can already use these type of arcade stick for the Atari VCS because I saw someone on a YouTube video using them. So, and another thing I want to see is toejam and earl. I know toejam and earl is coming to the television Amico, but I would also love to see toejam and earl also come to the new Atari VCS as well. It doesn't matter if it's old or a new game. I would still love to see it on the Atari VCS. That's my wish list. My other wish list, Sony just confirmed this game for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, and it's coming. And it's called Curb Space. I would love to see this game because it looks so much fun. See, it looks so much fun, man. I would love to see this type of game on the Atari VCS. And that's not all. I would also love to see this type of game on the television Amico. But yeah, I know I want the television Amico version to be different. It is going to be different anyway. Yeah, that version is going to be different. It's probably going to be 2D or 2.5D. It don't really matter. Oh yeah, and Tommy did said he would love to do like 3D games in the future, which would make me so happy. That made me so happy. That just made my day. He would love to make 3D games also one day in the future for the Amico. What other things I want to see? Oh yeah, I know Tommy said the television CEO, he said he would love to see holiday games. He would love to put holiday games on Amico. I mean, I did forgot to mention this because I never thought about it when he brought it up. When most people brought it up, it's just I was just thought, hey, that's a great idea. I wish I thought about this, but yeah, since they already the television team and the CEO already brought it up, it's no reason for me to bring that up anymore. But yes, I would still love to put on my wish list since I would love to see holiday games on Amico and television Amico as well. But that's not all. I would also love to see holiday games on Atari VCS, even though this developer is already working on a Christmas game. But I would love to see more holiday games than that. I would love to see like a Halloween game, an Easter game, a 4th of July game, or any game. I love to see that happen. I would love to see holiday games as well. I would love to see more than that. And I would also love to see Night at the Museum, the video game, happen on a television Amico as well. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. Because I really love this movie, and I also heard that they are making an animated series on Disney Plus coming out very soon. So that's pretty cool. But this is a live action version that I've seen. But I would love to see a Night at the Museum, the video game for a television Amico, and I would also love to see a Night at the Museum, the video game on Atari VCS. Maybe the Atari VCS version would be completely different because and that version would probably be 3D. Maybe it would be 2D. Who knows? But it doesn't matter if it's 2D or 3D Atari VCS version. But I would still love to see that on the Atari VCS version as well. Night at the Museum. The video game happened. What else I want to see? Oh yeah, and this game was actually announced for the Nintendo Switch, and they actually brought back Goobs and Goblins. This new Goobs and Goblins game. Yeah, it's a brand new game. But I also love to see a new Goobs and Goblins game on television Amico as well. And I would also love to see a new Goobs and Goblins game on the new Atari VCS as well. What else? Oh yeah, what I really want to see in the near future, in the 2030s decade, I don't want this happening anytime soon right away, but I would love to see this happen for both the Intellivision, for the next gen Intellivision Amico 2, if they was making television Amico 2, but it all depends how that turns out, if it does well or not. The same thing for the Atari VCS. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but at the end of the day, I don't really care how it turns out because I'm still gonna be satisfied with the Atari VCS. So I don't really care how it turns out. But anyway, I want to get to my wish list. I would love to see, like, because I did hear companies say that the future of AR and VR, and they're going to be merging together all in one. It's going to be an all in one device, like, and they're just going to make these like and they're gonna turn this into like really small like glasses, of course, one day in the future, like this. And I would love to. Oh yeah, and Apple's also working on their own. Like, there's rumors that Apple are working on their own AR device, but it's not a VR and AR like all in one. But I'm just saying, in the near future, I would love to see when the technology does get there, when it improves more. I would love to see like an augmented reality and virtual reality all in one, like these type of glasses, and for the future in television, if that was to happen. The same thing for the next gen Atari, after the new Atari VCS. I would love to see this happen for the Atari VCS too. If this was to happen in the 2030s decade, in 2030s decade. Yeah, you know what I mean. And also the television amico too. Or maybe they might call it television something else. Who knows? But in the future, same thing for Atari. I don't know what they would call their other next gen system. But it all depends if the Atari VCS does well or not, or if the television amico does well or not. But it all depends. But I mean, I know Tommy said, the television CEO, he did say that VR is very isolated, but I don't know if he wants to do it or not. But it all depends. I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, Tommy, but you really don't. I mean, and these are just my wish list. It's just wishful thinking. You don't have to do any. You don't have to do any of these things. I'm telling you, it's just my wish list. Remember, it's just wishful thinking. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. But if you don't go for like an all-in-one like VR and AR device, then a television, they could just do an augmented reality AR device, like these sunglasses like this, if they want to. It all depends on what they want to do, and I totally respect their decisions of what they want to do. Yep, I just wanted to get my wish list, and these are the things I wanted to see for both Atari and television. And that's all I wanted to say for now, you guys. Goodbye for now.